Hi, Fruity Cutie. What's up? My name is Jeannette, also known as Misfit Vegan, and I'm here for just a few moments, just a few minutes, and I just want to tell you one of the best tips ever. I'm trying to tell you this for days, for years, but you're still not getting it. Prepare. Those who fail to prepare, prepare to fail, right? Okay, so do not, how do I put this in a cute way? Do not, what's up, Liz? What's up, Liz? Liz joined me for the workout today. If you'd like to work out with me privately, check out Misfit Mondays, $11 a week for 4 private workouts, 2 Instagram workouts, and 1 private 2.5-hour Q&A, private Facebook group, private WhatsApp group. There's a lot that goes into, you get my hypnosis course for free. And, well, that was a special when it first came out. You'll get my How to Be a Healthy Raw Vegan course for free. But this live is about 2 things. Number 1, when you make one salad, never make just one salad. Never, ever, ever make 2. Number 2, the dressing. So simple, so easy. It's literally just, hold on, pumpkin seeds. Yes, I had seeds. I'm having seeds for today for the first time this year, I think. I had nuts and seeds at my retreat, and that's about it. So I'm having pumpkin seeds because I'm just craving something more creamy. I want a creamy dressing tonight. So it's pumpkin seeds. I did a 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds, a 1/4 cup of hemp seeds, lemon, and garlic, and that's it. Put that in the blender. Okay. Then you just blend it with a little bit of water. I put half on this salad and half on tomorrow's salad. Now, I also washed all my grapes just now. Okay. I washed my peppers. I have things prepped for the week. For example, green onion cut. I have parsley and cilantro cut. Okay. I have a lot of, these kind of greens in my fridge. Okay, in the box. All right. So I like to do a lot of box greens because it makes things easy. And if it's easy, you will do it. Now, one last thing I wanted to say real quick, okay? To be on a raw food diet for real, not like these fake ass people on the internet, okay? To be on a raw food diet, like for real, you're going to need to master the art of doing 2 things. Number 1, procuring high quality fruit. And number two is making it easier. Your job this week is to find a way to make it easier. How I make it easier is I juiced yesterday for the whole week. You don't need juice, but I like it. So I'm having juice every day this week because I juiced yesterday. And I prepare 2 salads at once. Therefore, here's tonight's salad, which I like to eat dinner now around 4 or 5 o'clock. It's almost dinner time for me. And then tomorrow's salad is done, so I don't have any dishes tomorrow. I cut up some little things, washing your grapes, wash everything as soon as you get it home. Wife goals, oh my God. Yo, I can't wait to make my husband juices and smoothies and salads and everything. That's going to be a dream. But we'll see, because you got to be worthy. So I'm going to stay single until I meet my match. Now, I wanted to say about I have the B12 book here too, because there's something amazing that I want to read to you. A lot of people are debunking the book. They didn't even read the book. So you can't debunk a book unless you read it. Last thing I will say about the food aspect is that it's very easy to be raw when it tastes really good. Okay. It's really usually all about the dressing. That's how you know that fruit is really our species specific food, because you don't need to put dressing on it. I recognize that vegetables are really not our species-specific food. What's up, Martha? I recognize that it's not really our food because we have to put dressing on it. Martha, my dressing is very simple tonight. Look, I'm having a fatty dressing tonight. Pumpkin seeds, hemp seeds, garlic, and lemon. Fucking phenomenal. So I'm going to have that because I'm craving something. I just want a creamy dressing. Just been craving that for a few days now. So finally got around to doing it. And the high-quality fruit is really important. And then you will finally learn that you are a frugivore because you don't need to put dressing on your fruit. We're the only species that has blenders and ovens and dressings and salads. Every other species just eats their food as is, one at a time. Oh yes, last thing. I don't really like to say everything I do right now because I am 15 years deep into this, and a lot of people think that they could just hop in and eat the way I eat and they're going to be successful, and you're not. Okay? It took me 15 years to eat this clean. Okay? Barely having nuts and seeds. 15 years. And for the record, Martha and everybody out there that has not been raw for more than 5 years, if you haven't been raw for 5 years, then pay attention right now. Both of these were my dinner for the first 10 years or more. Both of these, more than 10 years, like 13 years. I would have a giant salad. Easily eat both of these. Easily. Okay? Now, I'm 15 years deep in the game, right? So now one is enough. I'm off processed foods. I'm off dead animals. You have to be 100 before you make your portion smaller, before you restrict any nuts and seeds in any way, shape, or form. Make sure, or dates, before you restrict in any way on the raw food diet, make sure you have been off processed foods and dead animals for at least 5 years. All right? That's important. Okay, I can't really stay too long because the truth is that I'm actually on Zoom right now. Okay, I'm just taking a tiny little break, 5-minute break. So instead of taking my break and relaxing, I'm going live. But I wanted to read a few things. I mean, there are so many things I want to cover from this book. Martha just got the book. It's absolutely unbelievable when you actually learn something instead of just regurgitating information. First of all, cyanocobalamin, they've been telling us in our face exactly what it is. Cyanocobalamin, the word. The supplement for B12 is cyanocobalamin. Do you know what the word means? Cyanide, cobalt, vitamin. Okay, that's number one. There's so much research on the danger of taking these supplements. I don't think you know because you've probably never done the research because it's not mainstream knowledge. And some people, they have been making videos, first of all, debunking the book without reading it. Second of all, talking about how, sorry, I'm getting distracted by the comments. Realtor for real, I just said the dressing ingredients, but I'll say it again. Pumpkin seeds, hemp seeds, garlic, and lemon. So freaking good. Oh, and a zucchini. Zucchini makes it, you can bulk up things without adding more nuts or seeds. Okay. Now, there's a lot of dangers and health risks of taking the vitamin B12 supplement, the methylcobalamin or the cyanocobalamin or any of the balamins. You haven't heard about it because it's not common knowledge and you've never done the research. And a lot of people are like, well, if it was dangerous, wouldn't we have heard about it? No, because 99% of the population is eating dead animals and it's very dangerous to eat dead animals. But they never heard that before because they've never done the research. So no, you would not have heard about it. You would not have heard about it. Harvard Medical School actually came out with a study on their website. It says, should you take a vitamin B12 supplement? And they warn that the potential cause of kidney damage from taking the supplement. Study suggests cyanocobalamin may impair kidney function in people with borderline kidney problems, so it's better to stay on the safe side. Okay? Instead, they recommend methylcobalamin, which, by the way, methylcobalamin is the same exact formula as cyanocobalamin. But listen to this. Okay? You ready for this? It includes cyanide. Okay? Just to a lesser degree. They also contain other ingredients that are just as concerning. Okay? Now we're going to get into the methylcobalamin because a lot of these raw vegans are taking methylcobalamin. I never knew any of this because I never studied B12 because I never gave a shit about my B12. But now that I'm studying it, now we're going to break it down. Methylcobalamin uses the same formula base that's used in cyanocobalamin except with 2 additional ingredients. Sodium borehide. This is what you're fighting for. When you make these stupid videos with ChatGPT's help, these scripts that you're reading, and you know who you are, this is what you're fighting for. Sodium borehydride in an alkaline solution added to blend in and dilute the cyanide, and methanol iodide, a dense volatile liquid related to methane. Methane. This is what you're fighting for. The MSDS of sodium borohydride warns. I don't even know how to say these words. You know what I know how to say? Peppers, tomatoes, cucumbers, apples, grapes. But okay, you want to take this. You want to fight for this. Okay, here we go. The MSDS of sodium borohydride warns that it is toxic if swallowed. So wait a minute. The ingredients that you're taking in your methylcobalamin B12 is toxic if swallowed. Oh boy. Causes severe skin burns and eye damage, is considered hazardous by OSHA. Okay, y'all know who OSHA is? If you ever owned a restaurant, which I have in New York City, I ran 12 of them, OSHA, okay, and advises against using it in any food or drug. The MSDS of methyl iodide warns, okay, and then what is MSDS? She explains what that is in a previous chapter. That's the material safety data sheet, MSDS, okay? You need to know about that. The Thermo Fisher Scientific's material safety data sheet. It warns that your methylcobalamin ingredients, which you've never studied before, you're just making videos, okay, leading the blind, all right, causes skin burns and eye damage, okay. Methyl iodide warns that it causes acute oral toxicity, advises against using it in any food or drug, and lists it as a category 2 carcinogenic. Your fucking B12 is a carcinogenic, meaning it's a suspected human carcinogen that affects the respiratory system and central nervous system. And this is safer and more natural. And this is the safer, more natural version of B12. Not surprisingly, Dr. Eric Berg just happens to sell his own line of methylcobalamin supplements. Oh, wonder why he suggests those. He steers clear of cyanocobalamin, of course, with his allegedly safe form of methylcobalamin, B12, conveniently added into the fortified nutritional yeast that he has for sale on his website. Okay, we go into a lot more, but if you get this book, which I highly recommend you get this book. I'm almost finished. I'm almost done. It's absolutely unbelievable. The B12 supplements, the B12 shots, the cobalamin, the methylcobalamin, and the other one as well, all of them cause the exact symptoms that you are trying to prevent. Do you understand that you cannot debunk a book that you have never read? And don't say I haven't read it, because guess what? I'm almost done with the book. And yes, I have read it, every single fucking page. And it's absolutely incredible. It's $1 on Kindle. The author's making no money on this book. She put it for the cheapest amount that Amazon will allow her. The Enigma of Vitamin B12. Please read the book. Oh my God. Somebody said, so which one is the good one to take? As a vegan, I'm not taking any supplements at the moment. None. Get the book. Get the book. Get the book. Your mind will be blown, boo. None. They're poison. They're carcinogen. They're toxic. And I am not gaslighting anyone. I'm asking everyone to get the book and make up their mind after they read the book. And no, I don't make any money on this. And yes, I have lost followers. And yes, I have lost clients. Yes, I have lost money because of sticking my fucking neck out to share the truth. Because that's why I'm here. Now, why are you here? To just pay bills and die? Gaslight people? Talk about gaslighting. You don't even want people to do their own research? You don't even want... People are out there gaslighting people, saying that I'm gaslighting. You don't want people to do their own research. Now that's the definition of gaslighting, boo-boo. I'm not selling anything. I don't have any links below for you to get your test done. I don't have any affiliate links for you to buy any supplements. I don't have any stake in the game. I just want the truth. Okay? And one person told me a long time ago, I worked in a crystal store. Now this is very woo-woo. But somebody told me that I'm somehow related to John Lennon in a past life. So maybe that's why I'm really passionate about the truth, because he was a truth seeker too. And you see what happens to truth seekers, right? You see what happens to them. Good to know, because I'm still eating a lot of portions, especially the bass. Yeah, big ass salad, bass. What's up, boo? If you haven't seen my documentary on B12, please check it out. It will change your life and it will open your eyes to the truth, which is B12 supplements are carcinogenic, no matter if they are the whatever the fuck it's called. I never even knew about these. I never gave a shit about B12, but the methylcobalamin, cyanocobalamin, any of them, every and any of them. Listen to this. Of course, the consumer is constantly reassured that not only is the cyanide in B12 completely harmless, but voicing your concern about this puts you in the category of a paranoid tinfoil hatter. Yep, that's us. Raise your hand right now if you're a tinfoil hatter. Can I come? This looks good. Oh, I wish we could go to the beach and eat together. This is my salad for today. This is my dinner for tomorrow. I believe in good diet and food as you are showing, many sprouts, etc. I don't eat too many sprouts. I eat a lot of fruit. Did you read my comment? No. What does your comment say? I gotta go. Did you read my comment? Native American. Okay, let me try to look for it. I'm also reading this book and I have a PhD background. I can tell by the chapter 2 I am already in that there's so many mistakes in this book. Okay, thank you so much for reading the book. Now, after you're done reading the book, please, please, please make a video about all the mistakes. I would absolutely love to see it, or write an article about all the mistakes. Thank you so much. I am open to information. If you read the book, read it till the end, and then debunk it. I would really appreciate it, because I'm almost at the end. And I don't have a PhD, and I have not been indoctrinated, but I know truth when I see it, and I know fear-mongering when I see it, and when a doctor tells me I have no choice and taking a B12 supplement is required, then I say, fuck you. You're not going to tell me what is required so you could sell your fucking supplements. Nature didn't make no mistakes, boo. Nature didn't make no mistakes. You're telling me I have to take something when I feel amazing, and I've been off dead animal body parts for 15 years now, but nature made a mistake and we need B12 when B12 was discovered in a science lab from cyanide, cobalt, and cow's liver. Those are the ingredients in the B12 that they discovered in 1948. What does that have to do with the soil and nature? What does that have to do with anything to do with health? Sorry, but you have teeth issues, boo. What? My Native American, you about to get ripped to shreds, so I suggest you leave. My mom died with 3 teeth in her mouth. She never ate raw or vegan a day in her life. My grandma died, all fake teeth. She never ate raw or vegan a day in her life. What are you talking about? Are you okay? So wait a minute, the billions of dollars that people spend at the dentist is because they're all raw? Wait a minute, how many raw vegans do we only have dentists because everybody's vegan? You out of your fucking mind. So only vegans have teeth issues now. Wow. Okay. Didn't know that one. That's a new one. Wow. I didn't know all the vegans were allowing the dentist to continue in their practice. I didn't know all the vegans were supporting the entire dental industry. Good to know. Good to know when every single celebrity has veneers. Every single person, that celebrity, they're all raw. They're all vegan. Right. Go suck a GMO cucumber, bitch. Because I don't know, you don't know what you're talking about, and I don't know what you're talking about neither. Why do you say having a PhD is indoctrination? Native American patriot, read the book and then debunk it. Please, I beg you, and then maybe I'll learn something. If you teach me something, then maybe I'll learn. But don't tell me you're on chapter 2 already debunking the book. Read the book. Do you think your hair would have grown as much without adding greens? Oh, that's a great question. I'll never know. Why all the cursing? Because I'm from New York and that's how we motherfucking talk. Jeanette, I'm passionate about veganism and I want to know your opinion how the raw movement might turn people off from going vegan. What do you think about that? I think the raw movement is going to explode in the next 10 years and I'm going to be so grateful that I am going to be 50. In 10 years I'll be 50 and I'll be raw for 25 years. I think the only way to eat a healthy vegan diet is to eat as much raw food as possible. You can eat beans, you can eat quinoa, you can eat wheat if you'd like. It doesn't work for me. I only eat things that God created as is from nature. If I can't eat it raw, then I don't eat it. That's me personally. I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. I'm 40 years old. I have no deficiencies. And the way I know that is because I feel great. I haven't had coffee in 15 years. I haven't needed any type of energy fucking stimulants in 15 years. And this, people telling me it's not healthy, but they're fat, sick, and broke, busted, and disgusted. So it's like, Martha, cursing is used by anyone who feels triggered. You do trigger me because you're a loser. That's why. You cannot debunk a book unless you read it. And there's so many mistakes. Tell me one of the mistakes, boo. Tell me one of the mistakes. I'd love to know that you found on chapter 2. Thank you very much. Now, back to my hair. I do have to go. Back to my hair. It's a good question. I don't think I definitely don't eat as many greens as like a Brooke Goldner recommends. I eat mostly fruit for the past 15 years. Would my hair have grown? I don't think my hair had anything to do with my diet. And I know that sounds crazy, but listen, hear me out. I hate to tell you this, but this is the truth. Everything got better. Everything healed. Except my hair did not grow until I started doing 2 things, okay? 1, I stopped dyeing it. And then recently I started dyeing it again. So now my hair is probably going to get fucked up again and stop growing. I hate to say that. Cancel. But 1, I stopped dyeing it because I was dyeing my hair since 14 years old. And then for the first 7 years of being raw, from 2011 until 2018-19, I didn't dye it. The second thing I did that really helped my hair grow, I moved from New York to Miami. Getting out, and I started working for myself, and therefore I started being outside every day, at least 20 minutes a day, but preferably an hour a day. I get sunshine now every single day, preferably first thing in the morning. That has helped my hair grow tremendously. My hair did not grow when I lived in New York. So I tell you this right now, save your money. It took me 35 years to move. Move, boo. Move. You deserve to be in a place where it's warm and sunny and beautiful. And I would take you on my balcony right now, but I gotta go. Love you guys so much. I will see you in the next episode. Please let me know what you think about life. And if your hair has grown because of the raw food diet, let me know. Personally, my hair did get better, but it never grew past my shoulders until I moved to Miami. The ocean helps. The sun helps. A raw food diet, of course, is helping. Of course. You should see how little hair my mom and my sister and my grandma and my grandpa had. My grandpa was bald. My mom was basically bald. My sister had a brain tumor, so she was bald because of the radiation and chemotherapy. But I tell you this right now, nobody in my family had beautiful long hair. Nobody. My father, don't know what kind of hair he had, but I guarantee you he doesn't have no good hair. Okay, do you keep the seeds, nuts of your food in order to have them when okay. Do you keep the seeds and nuts of your food in order to have them when you will have your fruit and vegetable forest in the future? I used to, but not anymore. Because I eat so much that it was just like, it was purposeless. It was purposeless. I used to have seeds in the fridge sprouting and fucking rotting away, mamey and durian, but there's no point because I don't have any plans to do that at the moment. But I do have a meetup on Saturday, and I have friends that have bought land and have their own fruit farm now, so I should probably give them the seeds and stuff when I have really good fruit. That's a good idea. Thank you. For the hair, it's okay. I believe that those changes help for real. Warm and sun is life. Yeah. Now, I'm not a big believer in greens. I think greens are great. If you're craving salt, you are craving greens. If you're craving sugar, you are craving fruit. Your body's begging for fruit. If you're craving salt and sugar, your body's begging for both, fruit and greens. Does that make sense? So either way, I mean, eat your greens. You don't need to shove them in like, or be afraid of fruit like Brooke Goldner. Love her, but, I'm not shoving in greens. I'm just eating them when I want, and I don't always eat salads, but tonight I will, and tomorrow I will as well. And, yeah, love you guys. All right, I'll see you soon. I got a new video coming to YouTube in a few minutes about what I ate today, and so I'll show you all the things that I ate. And, yeah, I'm really grateful and blessed. I feel very blessed. Somehow I got seeded watermelon, and I don't know how, but I'm feeling grateful. Love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.